relationship with this. I think he's now at Count. Yeah, Count Fabius, whatever his long name is, and we've started to expand. Where does this guy want? Oh, he declared war. Alright, he declared war on somebody. So we have a military alliance with this man over here. We've expanded our reach in terms of generating wealth for ourselves. We have built barracks and capped out at this moment how far both Winterfell and Whiterun can get. So if we check out our competitors and our diplomacy here, we have made pretty good alliance with Count Fabius, and then we are at war, hostile. These two are hostile, and then these two are hostile, and then he just went to war with somebody, Count Fabius did. And obviously you can see our sigil here, the Black Lion, and then you got Fabian, who he just went to war with somebody. And then we have a bunch of smaller treaties with petitions and mayors and whatnot. So our trade is going pretty well over here. We have trade going well up into this territory, covering almost all of this territory. So we will get our guy out. We just went way in the hole. This dude is just declaring war on everybody. Noblewoman Baista. So hopefully he becomes a bigger partition in our war here. We'll pause here. We'll make a good amount of money and try to expand our empire a bit here. So actually get us pretty close to being, yeah, about halfway out of the hole there. Then he'll pick up and then he'll leave off a little. We'll expand our eyes here. He's lost all morale, I guess. Him and his group of 10. As you can see, Whiterun went down a little bit due to the production, so we've upped that, and then Winterfell went up. So we'll be able to expand upon that. When our money stores go up, we're a little bit in the hole because we sold off a bunch to make a room for all this stuff that we've been building. It's kind of a barter system where I sell off all the things that I have, and then I give some, and then obviously it'll have to take out of our what we have just as a quick build idea. And then we have some wars going on over here with purple and orange, which I don't care really if this ally is weakened, especially on this outer towards Adrianople. Really, I'm just worried about just maintaining this core here that we can maintain relations and trade with.
No problem.
And these guys are starting to build morale.
What do you think of this offer?
She wants a trade agreement from Odessa.
It's nearby.
So now I'm starting to get a ooh, and I reached level merchant, which will allow me to expand what we can make and how easy the production of that stuff will be. We don't really need fortress, but we will need better roads, which will take up 2 of our devs prefabricated. Not really worry about our military at this moment, just worry about upgrading infrastructure That'll allow us to create some other stuff. Not really worried about expanding what we need right now. And we'll just improve this, which will allow us to improve our grain production by multiplications. This man just keeps starting wars, which he notifies me of every time for some reason. Now now that we're out of the hole a little, I'll probably look to sell off all of what we have. What are you doing? This man is declaring war on everybody. He has no allies. And then they've started to deal with these people down here, so that'll make it even harder for me to take this man out. And seeing as how he's not a king, he doesn't appear that he has one. Well, not a king, he's an emperor. He doesn't have one hold fast that he relies on. But what I will do now that I have some money is I will make some carts. This one I'll have make 52, the other one I'll have make 50, so that way I can get both these traders to 100 carts each. That one will be able to make all 52. This one probably won't be able to make 50 with the amount of money that I have right now. But it'll at least set me up later for being able to build upon these things. And we'll wait till that trader comes full circle back to Winterfell, which is where I believe he starts. I think he goes Winterfell, Whiterun. They both reached level 7, so we'll get him back here. We'll be able to expand once he sells off all his store of stuff. Where's this trader gone? He's gone up here to wherever land. We'll stop this guy on his... No, definitely don't want to disband him. We'll bring him
already
home.
On the way.
We'll bring this man home once he reaches wherever he's going. We'll put him at Winterfell, which will make it look like I'm dropping off here a little bit, but actually I'll be building once this man comes home. And now we'll pause. We'll be able to sell off all of this stuff that these men are holding, which is probably about $100,000 to $200,000 worth of stuff. This man already had about $150,000 worth of stuff. Also, it'll resupply some of the towns that I have, both of the towns that I have. And it'll give me like a good boost of money for a minute, so that way I can build upon some stuff before I allow this to continue, like allow the trading to continue. Just give us a good reflux of money from the stuff that they're holding, and that they'll be able to back sell to this town. And then we'll go to our overview here. These have peaked in how much they can hold already, which is great. That just means we've been pretty solid with our trading. Obviously, we already have a ton of allies, even at one military alliance, which is crucial. Which it could get us into some trouble, but also we'll be able to support him, and he'll be able to support us a little. Just a little bit back and forth. Also, that'll give us $500,000 of capital to work with here, and we'll be able to. We'll actually go to Whiterun. That'll allow us to expand a lot on Whiterun, giving us 9, and we'll set both these dudes back on their trade routes.
And here we go.
We'll put them both on their trade routes, and that'll get us in the hole a little bit. But that's just temporary until they start getting their sales back up, and we'll reach even, and then we'll be able to make a couple 100,000 off them and keep expanding upon Whiterun and Winterfell. Once we get to a point where we have a couple 100,000 in like in non-storage type, and now we've been hit with a plague, and we'll go over to Whiterun, and you can see we've started to build the wall around Winterfell. And we've actually expanded the castle a good amount and the mosaic right next to it. So you can kind of see that we're building up a lot of allies here. Obviously our roads are getting better. The more we begin to expand, you'll see our roads getting better, and the storm has passed here. And you can see this wall is already built, starting to expand outside the walls now. Gravel roads all the way around Whiterun. The mosaic is pretty big, the trading inn is pretty big, and then we have a small fortified castle here. But overall you can see that our expansion is beginning. Just even at 2, you can see that with 2 traders going around the entire area around us. Also, I like the wars that this man is starting. That means that he'll be held up over there if we do decide to terminate our alliance with him later on, and we'll be able to expand to this whole territory out here. We'll see if there's any, like, there's a commodity pile out there, so we'll see if we can get our guys out there. He's probably gonna tell me about a war. Great, that man is starting more wars, which, you know, will keep him occupied. I don't really care if I'm in an alliance with a man who starts wars all the time. That'll just allow me to tear him down piece by piece. So now that we got Whiterun is looking really nice. It's got its fortification. This is starting to look really nice. We'll begin to start training some soldiers and make our own military here soon. We'll max out our first 2 settlements before we start declaring war. I'll probably want to get to at least 5 or 10 of my own settlements. Right now we're at 2, but once we start picking up in trade, it'll start picking up dramatically in terms of how well and how fast we can expand. So now we're about 200,000 in terms of capital. And we'll pause here. We'll drop off all this trade, and we'll expand Winterfell. $400,000 worth of capital that we have here to build this, and that'll give us 9 more there, so that'll put them both at 21. And we'll probably drop, yeah, steep into the negative once he picks up a ton of stuff, but that'll allow us to get both Winterfell and Whiterun to level 10, which is, as you can see, is the best single palace that we have going on here. They're being dominated right now. He's starting to lose territory, so we'll start to see. He was able to hold it off for at least for now. At a level 1, they'll start to bring more people in, and they're going to be warring for a minute just on the outer edges of this. And it looks like his army's a little outmatched, but he does have reinforcements that are right here to come help protect him, and wherever they're coming from on this other side of the sea. And we're already getting more towards zero balance with our alliances and whatnot. But that will do it for this video, guys. Here you can already see we're starting to expand Whiterun and Winterfell, both at 10 already. Like the video, sub, come back here for more. If you guys like what you're seeing, always come back. Always drop a sub. That will help me immensely. Peace out, guys.